Welcome to Tai Chi Moving for Better Balance. Today we will be practicing wave hands like clouds. We start holding the ball with the left hand on top, and we're going to shift our weight to the top hand side. That top hand goes down flat like it's going down onto a counter. So we push that hand down and the bottom hand comes up, palm towards us like we're looking into a mirror, and we shift our weight to the side. Then we trade our hand positions. That mirror hand becomes down on the counter, and the counter hand comes up and like we're looking into a mirror, palm toward us. Then we put the mirror hand down onto the counter, and that bottom hand points the direction that we should shift our weight. We shift our weight and then we trade our hand positions. That mirror hand goes down on the counter hand comes up and becomes a mirror, palm toward us, the bottom hand pointing the direction we shift our weight. Trade hand positions down on the counter. The mirror, the counter hand points the direction we shift our weight. The palm on the mirror hand is always facing toward us. And we just keep trading our hand positions and shifting our weight. Trade our hand positions when we get to the one side, shift our weight over to the other side and trade our hand positions. Top hand comes palm down, bottom hand comes up, palm facing us. Now we're holding the ball. Okay, let's start again. Left hand on top. We shift our weight to the top hand side. Top hand comes down on the counter. Bottom hand comes up, palm facing us like we're looking into a mirror. Shift our weight, trade our hand positions. That mirror hand is always thumb up, palm facing us. The bottom hand is always flat, palm down, fingers pointing the direction that we're going to shift our weight. Each time we get to one end, we trade our hand positions, and the bottom hand helps us to know what direction to shift our weight. We keep shifting and trading and shifting and trading. We're just practicing the hand movement here, and we finish holding the ball with the left hand on top. So now we'll shift our weight to the top hand side. That top hand comes down onto the counter, bottom hand comes up, thumb up, palm facing us. Shift our weight, trade our hand positions. Down flat on the counter hand comes up, palm facing us, thumb up, bottom hand pointing the direction we're shifting our weight. When we get to the one side, we trade our hand positions. When we get to the other side, we trade our hand positions back. Palm down on the counter, that bottom hand of the hold the ball comes up to become a mirror that we're focusing our gaze on as we're shifting back and forth. Each time we get to one side, we trade our hand positions. Now we're back to holding the ball with the left hand on top. Now we're going to do this 3 times, so we shift our weight 3 times. Now let's practice the foot positions. We shift our weight and take a step, and then we bring our feet back underneath us. We'll call that being together, but it's really not together. We're going to do 3 of those, and then we're going to take 3 steps back. So we'll shift, take a step, come together, feet shoulder width apart, step, together, step, and together. 3 to the one side, then 3 to the other. Let's practice that again. So we're going to shift our weight to the left side, take a step with the right, then we bring the left back together underneath our hips. Shift, step, together. Shift, step, together. The footwork is very simple. 3 times, shift, step, together. Here's our first one. Step, together, shift, second step, and together, and shift, step for the 3rd time, and together. So 3 times stepping. So let's do it with the hands and feet together. We shift to the top hand side. That top hand comes down on the counter. The bottom hand comes up, becomes a mirror. Now we're going to take a small step as we shift our weight over to the other side. Once we get to the other side, trade hand positions and take that step back together. Now we shift back, trade hand positions, take a small step to the side, shifting our weight back, trade hand positions, taking a small step back together. Shifting our weight, this is the 3rd time, trade hand positions, take a small step, shifting our weight, and this time we're going to hold the ball with the right hand on top. That top hand goes down on the counter, the bottom hand comes up. We look in the mirror, thumb up, palm toward us, bottom hand points the direction we're stepping. We shift our weight, trade hand positions, come together. Shift our weight, take a small step to the side, trade hand positions. Shift our weight, trade hand positions, come together. That's 2. Shifting our weight, trade hand positions, come back together. And that's the 3rd one. We finish holding the ball with the left hand on top. Okay, let's practice this again. Shifting to the top hand side. Top hand goes down, bottom hand up, small step to the side. Shift, trade hand positions, feet come back together. Shift, take another step to the right. The other foot comes over to meet it. Each time we get our weight shifted, we trade our hand positions. The fingers are always pointing the direction that we're shifting our weight and stepping. Now we're going to go back the other way 3 times. Step together, step together. There's the first one. Each time we trade our hand positions. Top hand comes up as a mirror, bottom hand goes down on the counter, giving us an indication which direction to shift our weight. Here's the 3rd time now, and we finish holding the ball with the left hand on top. Now let's do it to the right side. Right hand down onto the counter, left hand comes up, that's our mirror, thumb up, take a small step to the left, trade hand positions as we shift our weight, come together, step together, shifting our weight, take a small step with the left foot to the left, pointing the direction now we're shifting our weight over there, trade hand positions, the feet come back together, shifting our weight, trading hand positions, there's our 3rd time. Now we hold the ball. Top hand comes down, pointing the direction we're going to step. Bottom hand comes up, that's the mirror. We're going to the right. Step with the right foot. Shift our weight, bring our feet together. Step together. Here's our 2nd time of a step together. Trade the hand positions when we get to each end, waving hands like clouds. Now here comes the 3rd time. As we finish this 3rd time step together, we hold the ball with the right hand on top. Okay, let's try that again. Right hand comes down, left hand comes up. We take a small step to the left, shift our weight. Good, trade hand positions, step. Here's our 2nd step together. Each time we get to one end, we trade those hand positions. The bottom hand's on the counter pointing the direction. There's the 3rd time. Now we're going back the other way. Step together, 3 times. Shifting our weight. Here's our 2nd step. And back together. Trade hand positions. Step. And we're going to finish holding the ball with the right hand on top. Okay, so let's practice this now. We're going to go left hand on top. Parting the wild horse's mane is where we're going to start this time. Parting the wild horse's mane, small step forward, heel then toe, reaching, parting the wild horse's mane. That parting hand becomes the top of hold the ball. Top hand comes down to the hip. Let's take a small step forward, shift, parting the wild horse's mane, and then single whip now. Reach forward, thumb and finger together, blocking to the side, heel then toe. Then we straighten that hand out or toe out, single whip, step to the side as we block to the side. That block hand becomes the top of hold the ball. Now we're ready for wave hands like clouds. Shift to the top hand side, top hand comes down, bottom hand up. Step, shift our weight, trade hand positions, shift our weight, trade hand positions, step, trade hand positions together. 2nd time, shift, trade hand positions, step for the 3rd time, and hold the ball. Top hand down, bottom hand up. We step, trade hand positions together. Shift our weight, trade hand positions, step, trade hand positions together. 3rd time now. Trade hand positions, step, and we finish holding the ball with the left hand on top. Okay, let's practice that now with the right hand on top. We're going to start with parting the wild horse's mane. Shift, that top hand comes down to the hip. Take a small step forward, heel then toe, reaching as we part the wild horse's mane. That reach hand or the parting hand becomes the top of hold the ball. Top hand down to the hip, step forward, heel then toe, shifting our weight. Shift back, straighten the toe out. We reach forward, fingers and thumb together, pointing down. We block to the side. That block hand becomes the top of hold the ball. Single whip the other direction, fingers and thumb pointing down, block to the side, shift back, hold the ball. Wave hands like clouds. Top hand comes down on the counter. That right hand down, left hand up. Take a step to the right, shift our weight, switch hands, step together. Switch hands, step, switch hands together. One more time. Shift hand, switch hands, shift, step together. Hold the ball. Top hand comes down, points the direction we're going to step. Mirror hand, palm toward us, thumb up. Step together 3 times. Shifting our weight, trade hand positions, step together. Trade hand positions this last time, and we finish holding the ball with the right hand on top. And we have completed Wave Hands Like Clouds.